Dr John Glen, Visiting Fellow at Cranfield School of Management. John's worked extensively in the area of executive education in the UK and globally. John, would you like to just expand on that and share a bit of your experience with us, please?
Okay, so I originally came to Cranfield in 1999 as part of the economics faculty. Spent the early part of my career at Cranfield delivering economics on MBA sessions, and also then starting to go out into an executive community and speak specifically on economics. After about 10 years at Cranfield, then I started to move into the area of executive education and the crossover between economics and strategy. And I've worked with a number of global clients, including Sony, Kuehne Nagel, HSBC, Helios Towers, who put telecoms towers up in Africa and the Middle East. And I think I've delivered executive education in about 37 different countries. That's the kind of thing that you do during COVID, when you're sort of looking for something to do in an evening. How many countries have I visited?
Wow, thank you. Super. And your session at the upcoming Cranfield KAM Forum's 25th anniversary conference is entitled Macroeconomic Environment Analysis, Implications for Managing Key Accounts. There's a lot going on with that at the moment. Can you give us a little flavour of what your session will include?
Okay, so there's plenty to go at in terms of the macroeconomic context. So what we're going to look at is global demand and supply. We're going to look at issues, obviously, of inflation. We're going to look at the potential for recession in the global economy with the slowdown of the Chinese economy, the slowdown-ish of the North American economy, and what's happening to us in Europe. We're also going to look at what are the impulses for inflation. So what is it that's causing inflation? Because if our economies are typically going into recession, we'd expect price pressure to go down. But what we've seen recently, something that we've not seen for a long period of time, maybe since the mid-late 70s, is a lot of cost push pressure. Obviously, the issues of Ukraine and the impact that that has had on fuel prices and agricultural prices. And then in terms of COVID and recovering from COVID, the fact that global supply chains have been disrupted, and that's put upward pressure on prices. So what we then need to look at is this inflation, which is coming from, if we like, non-typical sources, and what the policy response to that is. And we will examine the policy response and say, is it appropriate to put interest rates up? What are the alternatives to interest rate increases? How long do we think it's going to be before we can work this inflation out of the system? How will the global economy recover? And then maybe what are the additional risks that we have to manage? And then the most important piece, which is in the title of our presentation, so what are the implications of that for your businesses?
Wow, some important topics there, and I think it'll be a really useful session. Thank you, John.